Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pop. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Georgia Southern's offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early, so we can forget about that last week.
Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Catch in the middle, it's Bradshaw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this.
He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Harris. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. back to pass. It's Dyer. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Gregory. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move there. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to escape and get it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. Got it behind the line. It's Gregory. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Dyer. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the ground, it's Thomas. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
Holding. Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Dyer. Complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Off play action on first down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
Georgia Southern, 3. UNLV, 0.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man down the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this that come down to the wire, you got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.